Hello, my name's Brent Doty, and I'm going to be your instructor for this class. And just thought I would put a face with a name so you know who's teaching you if you haven't had any in-person classes. Anyway, this is CAD 120, Intro to Architecture, and I'm going to go through a few little things here just to kind of help you out, get you oriented, maybe make it easier for you to get through the class. Um, If you have any questions, obviously, there's some ways you can get hold of me, and we'll go over those here in a minute. So, on to the screen here. Basically, when you log into Blackboard, you'll go to uh, your class, so in this case, CAD 120, and the first thing you want to look at is Startup is a good place to start. But one of the things you do is when you go into it, it's going to say, hey, welcome to CAD 120, just like I'm doing the video. I'm going to try to put the video right in here so that you guys can be watching. Hi everyone, welcome to this edition of CAD 120, totally online course. Um, we do have an open lab if you are local and you would like to come in and work. Treat it more like a traditional class, so where you can ask questions, work on our computers here. That's fine. Um, you need to remember your due dates. I have a schedule. I will show you here in a minute. If you have problems downloading your software, questions on quizzes, or anything, just contact me. I'm your instructor. The same goes for any of our other classes. Contact the instructor. We'll be glad to help you out. Okay, first thing, make sure you complete the student information sheet the first week of class. If you don't, or you don't complete an assignment for the first week of class, then you're going to get dropped. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you. I don't want that to. So anyway, make sure you take care of that. Now, speaking of that, there's this next thing called Startup. You go there and you'll notice that I have some startup instructions here, right? So if you click on your startup instructions, it shows you your book. There are two other editions that if you're using your own money, feel free, get those instead of this really expensive new one. You'll get, if you're going to take any more architecture classes, it'll work for all of them. So try to help you out, save you some money if so. They're all the same basically. I've tried to include everything so that it doesn't matter which version you have. You should be good, be able to answer all the questions and tests that you're going to do on Blackboard here. So download and read the syllabus. Hey, kind of important, right? I have a schedule that's posted with the syllabus. So we have a late work policy. Do your best to get your stuff turned in a timely manner. You do have due dates. It's just like a job. Things do have to be turned in. All right, and I have a reminder here about the student information sheet. Next thing is content resources. That's where the class is located. All this stuff for the class you're going to do is under content resources. Of course, anything that you want to create by Word or Excel, you can get. You can download the Office 365 from your online email, and that's in another video. So, but here, as far as getting your Autodesk information, software, you can go to this site here, or you can type in Autodesk Education Community. You're going to get something that looks similar to this. They have a login, a register. Well, even if you go to login, so use your school email, create your account, and this account is as good as long as you're a student. So you can get your free software. I think the software lasts for 3 years, but while you're a student, you can just keep getting the newest stuff, right? There's all kinds of neat stuff on there. It's a good thing to check out. If you have a hard time downloading it, of course, for this course, we're going to use AutoCAD or Revit. I'm trying to go more towards Revit because the architectural world is kind of headed that direction. So download the version that you want. If you have issues with the download, then we can work something out. I can mail you the software. You still have to go get your serial number here. So anyway, you're still going to have to create an account and follow directions, that kind of stuff. All right. Content resources, that's where everything's located. Obviously, you can email me if you have any issues, or if you're in another class, email your other instructor if you have any questions. All right, so close that out. Uploading file links, I have instructions on how to do that, and I'm going to show you. So, information sheet. So, right, like when you click on this, it's going to download, and by the way, the browser that you use. Okay, it's very important. Now listen, use either Chrome or Firefox. Internet Explorer is sketchy. Edge is a waste of time because things just don't work right. I don't know why they say it's the best thing in the world, but yet it doesn't work for what we're doing. So I've had some people have success with Internet Explorer as long as it's the latest version. But Chrome and Firefox work the best. I use Chrome, so anyway. I have some other videos here for layout tutorials if you're, using AutoCAD and need a refresher or something. Help you out. Now, as far as when you want to go turn this information sheet in, or if you need to turn any assignment in, if you have this thing here that looks like a sheet of paper, and then this is, oh, they underlined it again. Well, when you click on this, it's a link. So then it tells you, hey, what do you want to do? Oh, I want to browse my computer. Let's just pick this file. You're going to put whatever file goes there. Open, and then you hit submit, and it'll turn it in. It'll say okay, or do you want to, if I have the option for you to turn it in more than once, like on some things you can turn things in up to 3 times if you need to fix something. Anyway, and that's how that would work, and it'll show up, and I can go to the grades and see what's been turned in, and I'll grade it. Let's see, so what else do we have? That's your information sheet. We did the startup instructions. Okay, so if you go under your syllabus link, you'll notice that most of the time this will be updated for the current semester. At least it should be. So this is your course schedule for this semester. Most of my classes I have something similar like this set up, so that you've got these 3 chapters. You're going to do the question quiz test that you're going to take on Blackboard. I have a handout that has the questions. You can go look them up, and then you go in Blackboard and complete the quiz. So those are due by this date here. Then you're going to do these 4 chapters are due next due date, and then the last 3 are due at the end of class. So there is not a final in this class. I don't do finals if I can get away with it, because I don't see the point. The whole point of this class is when you get down to here, these last 3 things that you're doing are kind of the culmination of the class. So this is what you should get done. All right, so that's that, and you got your syllabus. So there's your syllabus. It doesn't really change much, honestly. It's probably why I didn't update it. But anyway, it does have my information here. I do, like I said, have an open lab. It's usually open from, let's say, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Sometimes I'm here on Fridays during the day. If I am, just check with me. It's kind of like on a first come, first serve, if I'm available kind of deal. And that would be like, 9 a.m. to 3 at the latest for Fridays. Like I said, if you have any questions, you can email me here. You can call my office phone. I probably won't answer, but leave a message. It goes to leave a message, leave a voicemail. It goes to my email, which I do check fairly often because sometimes I'll come back and my phone's blinking and I'm like, I didn't even hear it ring. So, and I'm usually not sitting here in my office area inside the lab. I'm usually out in the lab and, can't get to the phone real quick. So just leave a message or send me an email. Be great. Be glad to help you out. And welcome to the class. I hope you have a good semester. Thank you much.